What happens to your clients between the time that they book you and the time that your services are actually delivered? This is such a key part of your client journey because it's where you make sure that your clients continue to feel connected to you and like they're getting the support that they need. If you have not watched the first two parts of the series on how to create a kick-ass client journey, that playlist should be on the screen now. The first two parts cover your lead process and your onboarding process for new clients. If you don't know me, my name is Kayla Droog, and I love helping small business owners create more time and efficiency so they can focus on serving their clients and growing their businesses. So, as I mentioned, today we're going to be diving into this middle part of your client journey, their journey between onboarding and delivery or offboarding, depending on the type of business that you have. So, I'm going to break this down into two different parts depending on your type of business because they are a little bit different. So, the first type of business is more project-based. This is where you work with clients for a specific period of time and there's a specific delivery date or end date, and you may or may not ever work with them again. So this could be something like a photographer where people book you and then you're working with them for a specific event. Or it might be a copywriter or a web designer where you are working with people for a period of time to create something for them and then you deliver it and it's done. Or this could also include a coaching program where you're only working with people for a specific period of time. So for example, maybe they sign up with you for a 3-month coaching program and they're just working with you for that window of time. So anything that is more project-based, that has a definite end date or delivery date. So with these types of clients, what you want to make sure is that they feel connected with you. So if you have the type of business where they are booking you and then there might be a period of time before you're actually working together, you want to make sure that you are communicating with them enough during that period. Enough, but not too much. So what you can do is create automations or at least a system where you know that you are checking in with people every so often. Now, again, depending on your type of business, this probably doesn't have to be more than once a month at the most, but just enough to let people know that they're still top of mind for you, that they can reach out to you if they need anything or they have any questions. And this is also a great time to add extra value for them so they feel even more excited about working with you. So this could be sending them a helpful blog post or a video. It could be sending them a PDF or even just an email with some tips or recommendations. Just something that gives them a little extra something while they're waiting to work with you. Or if they are in the process of working with you, again, you can still be doing those check-ins. Or if it's something where you already have regular check-ins built in, like a coaching program, again, what you would make sure you're setting up here are call reminders, information about how to connect with you one-on-one if people need to. And you can still incorporate those extra little PDFs, videos, blog posts, things like that to add extra value along the way on top of what you're already giving them in your coaching program. If we go back to the photography example, these check-ins could be finalizing a timeline or sending a questionnaire for people to fill out so you get all the information you need before their event, or giving people tips for how to prepare, things like that. Or if we go back to the web design or copywriter example, this could be reaching out to ask for approval on things or sending a mock-up or sending them some extra frequently asked questions that you get. So I encourage you to think about this. How can you make sure you're checking in regularly and you're providing value? Now, the other scenario that I would like to talk about is if you have a business where you're offering more ongoing services. So this could be coaching where people work with you for an indefinite period of time, or maybe you have some sort of membership program or something like that. Or maybe you are a social media manager, so you work with people on an ongoing basis, or a virtual assistant or online business manager, something like that. So if you're working with people ongoing, it can be difficult to think about this phase of your client journey after onboarding because it can be extremely long. I have clients that I've been working with for years. So technically, we have spent years in this kind of delivery phase of the process. But what I encourage you to think about, it's the same as the other type of business. Communication is important. So make sure that you are setting up regular checkpoints with these clients, whether that is regular meetings or regular emails that get sent out reminding them that they can book a meeting with you if they need one, regular updates on where things are at, how they're going, if there are projects that you're finishing, new tasks that are starting, just making sure that you're checking in regularly about all of these things. This is also an opportunity to make sure that you have clear deadlines if that's the type of business that you have, or if it's, more coaching based, like ongoing coaching or a membership. This could be checking in with people about their progress towards certain goals or things like that. And again, with any of these types of businesses, reaching out to provide people with additional value, extra resources, extra tips and tricks, whatever you can do to make them feel like they're getting more bang for their buck. Depending on what you've been doing in your business so far, this may sound like a lot of extra work. No matter what type of business you have, I would recommend automating as much of this as you can. This depends a little bit on what type of software you have and what you're willing and able to invest in, but a lot of these things can be automated. So regular check-ins, offering additional value, all of that can be automated because you're sending out the same things to each client. So I encourage you to look into that because I don't want this to create a lot of extra work for you. And once these things are set up, it's an easy way to create more connection with your clients without creating a lot of extra work for you. So I hope that you found this helpful. If you have any questions about this phase of your client journey and how to create the best experience you can for your clients so that they want to come back and work with you again and again, they give you amazing testimonials and they rave about you to their family and friends, please reach out with questions. I'd love to talk about it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you know someone who would enjoy this video, please share it with them. I will see you soon.